Hello students, hope you are doing good over there. I am Tirdish. Today, let us start with a new chapter called as Boolean algebra. Last 2 days before, I had sent you some notes about the Boolean algebra lesson. So let me explain you the Boolean algebra concepts. So let us start with the Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra introduction. Boolean algebra was introduced by George Boole. This Boolean algebra was mainly introduced because in the older section or older periods of year, there was no communication between the man and system. The first system was introduced in first generation computers, but it was using a mathematical calculation. So a machine, as you all know, a machine only understands zeros and ones. So to transfer that data from the unique code to binary code to understand, to make a system understand, we require some piece of data. So for this reason we use Boolean algebra. A Boolean algebra was introduced by George Boole. He was one of the founder in digital system, which is also a mathematical itself, but we have only two values called as zeros and ones. This is the theoretical foundation for digital system. What is the digital system? When I did my first chapter, I showed you the processor slot. So how the processor slot was there? It was by built in 1 2 3, like digits, pins was there. To 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 work on that pins, we use this Boolean algebra concept. So a Boolean means making a decision which tells us true or false. Here true or false has two values, one is 0 and 1. So here these values are called as voltage. So 0 is a low voltage and 1 is a high voltage. Okay, this means that this is mainly used to analyze and design a logical circuit. What is this logical circuit? As you all know, just take an example of processor. That is a logical circuit where all the working or all the process of the day of the what we say or CPU is done over there. So this is what the introduction of Boolean algebra. So mainly this Boolean algebra is concentrated on zeros and ones, and here we say algebra. What is this algebra? A mixture of operators and operands, means variables and operators. It may be a plus or minus or addition or subtraction division. That is called as a algebra. So same way a Boolean algebra is also a kind of mathematical functions, but we use a logical methodologies to work on this. So let us see one by one. So here the other name for Boolean algebra is switching algebra or switching circuits. So what is the CPU? It's a switching circuit, right? Like if you have input operator, processing and output operator, what does it we do? We take a input from a CPU, we or from a keyboard, we place as input. It will input will be switched to processor, then processor will switch. After completing its task, it will switch its data to a for our what we say for output. So this is how your things are done in CPU. Same way here, as I said to in further itself, it is mainly used in digital systems or helps us to design a logical circuit. For this reason this Boolean algebra is named as switching circuit. So logical operators. So logical operators are used to perform a logical operations. As you all know, what is this? When we say arithmetic operator, it performs addition and subtraction and division. So you had some keywords like int, or, and not. So same way here that three keywords are used as a logical operators. So the logical statement combines together to form a logical function. So how does this combine to form a logical section? Some by using some operators called as int, or, and not. So these operators also combines together to form a logical expression. Means a logical operator with logical constant. What are the constants? Like a b c d to n. It may be a constant. As you all know, the referred name will never be changed. Logical values, or when I say a variable, it may be xyz or something. Like a logical constant may be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or something like addition, add, and, or, and not. means when a variable the value of variable may change. We can change a to c, but we can't change the constant. You all know what is a constant: a predefined word or fixed word that may never change its name, or a word which will be same until your program gets end. So the combination of both variable and constant together forms a logical operations. So example, say for the take an example, x, y, z are a logical operators. The logical expression will be like x not y or z, x not y or z, or we can also say x and y not z. So what is this and or not, we can see in the coming slides. So truth table. A truth table is logically based mathematical table that illustrates the possible outcomes in the scenario. Or I may also say a truth table as it gives some results for the data, or whatever the input I am going to provide to the system, we are going to get the output for the data, which is also said as it is a table which represents all the possible values of a logical variable statements along with the possible results. So what is this logical variable statement? As I also said, x add x, or x not y or z. So what is this? X, y, z and the logical of variables. And not and or are the logical constants. So both together we get a data. This data has been collected in the table called as truth table. So the possible outcomes, as you all know, the Boolean algebra only concentrates on two values called as zeros and ones. So what does it do? This is a logically based mathematical table, means we give a logic to this based on mathematical table, and it says whether the outcome is true or outcome is false. So that is what a truth table is. Logics may have only one value, either true or false. A logic may have only one value, either true or false, means it can be 0 or it can be 1, but it can't be together. Means when I get the output, it will not be 1 0, it will be either 0 or 1. So for example, let you take an example, x and y. X and y, x comma y are the logical variables, and is a logical constant, are the logical statements with the result r. So what does it provide you? So you can see the truth table over here. So x and y are the inputs, r is the output. So if a value 0 or false, or x is 0 and y is 0, the result will be 0. Means what I said, a logical statement may have only one value, either it will be true or a false. If two output is false, then the result will be also false. If one output is all, if both the outputs are true, the inputs are true, then the result will be true. So here 0 means false and 1 means true. So if any result is true, then it is called as tautology. If any result means if you get true result in a, you can see in the truth table in the fourth column we have 1 in 1, x is 1 and y is 1, the result is 1. These kinds of situations are called as tautology. If any result is false, or if I get 0 value in my result column, it is called as false. It is called as false. Next, a basic logical gates. We have three basic logical gates. One is and, or, and not. Logical gates are logical circuits. Remember that there is no words or any other things. Just take that logical gates as logical signals. So there are three main logical gates: and, or, and not. As I will explain you briefly about that. And is called as a logical multiplication. So what is this? 0 into 0 0, 1 into 1 1, like that. It will multiply the data, or it will add the data. Like we can add the data 1 2 3, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 0, like that. Not is a invert, means a negotiation, or I can say it is a opposite gate. Not gate. A NOT gate is an inverter gate. What is this? It is an inverter gate, or it can also called as a complement. A complement means negative value. A complement means a negative value. This can have only one input and provide only one output. I can give only single input to get single output. There is no more inputs or outputs. So output is always a complement of input. Means if I say I will give a input as 1, my output will be 0. Output is always a complement of input. This is also represented in a tilde symbol. Remember, means I can represent that a bar. I can so a to the power up in the up. I can put a dash. That is also a representation of AND NOT gate. But a tilde is also a representation of AND gate. So you can see a symbol of AND gate. This is one of the very important thing, very important concept in your first view. Second view. So X is the input and X bar is the output. So what does or how does we get the output? So if I say X is 0, my output will be 1. Means it is a output opposite or a complement or a invert sign, or we can say as a invert gate. If the value of X is 1, then the value of X bar will be 0. This is negotiation, or I can say it is a opposite of NOT gate. So hope you understood about the NOT gate. May remember one thing, a NOT gate is always a invert gate or a complement gate or a opposite gate. AND gate. So AND gate means it is a logical multiplication. Means we should have two operands or variables with single operator like AND. So it means that we can multiply that, like 1 into 1 is 1, 0 into 1 is 0. This is called as a logical multiplication. So AND gate has two or more input but produces single output. Means as I explained you in a NOT gate, we have one single input and one single output. Means the always a input will be output will be a inverse of input. If I say 0, the output will be 1. But here we have the chance, or we can provide two or more inputs because we are operating with two operands. But when I use a NOT gate, we get only a single data like X or X bar or X or X dash. Means 0 output, input will be 0, output will be 1. Input will be 1, output will be 0, like that. But in a AND gate, we have it provides us two or more input to get single output. Output will be a multiplication of input. What is this? We can multiply the data like 1 into 1. If the value of A is 1 and value of B is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. So the output will be multiplication of input. So here, if both the inputs are high, how what is this high? Why we use high? High means we are considering the values as a voltages. So if both the inputs are high, then the result will be high. If any one input is low, the result will be low. If any one input is low, then the result is low. The symbol of AND gate is dot. We represent the AND gate using a dot symbol. So check out the symbol over here. So both AND A dot B dot C, A dot B. So means A dot B dot C means there are three inputs A, B and C which provide single stretch output called as A dot B dot C. A dot B means we have two inputs which provide single output. So check out the truth table over here. What I said, if both the inputs are high, check out the fourth column over here. A is also 1, B is also 1, then the result will be 1. If any one input is low, check out the second column. If A is 0 and B is 1, means the value of A is low, 1, 0. So but value of B is 1, then the output will be 1. So also if both the inputs are low, then also the result will be low. So this is what a AND gate is, OR gate. So a OR gate is a logical additional gate. So as you all know, when I spoke about AND gate, I said logical multiplication means where there will be two operand and we have one single operator, together we perform a operation. So logical operation what we perform here is logical addition. So OR gate is used to perform a logical addition. So the OR gate has two or more input but provides single output as same as the AND gate, where we have two or more inputs but to provide a single output. So the output will be a addition of the input. So whenever we get the output, this will be the addition of the output. If both the inputs are false, then the result will be low. Means what is that? When I showed you in the truth table of AND gate, so what the AND gate says, if both the results are false, then the result will be low. So same way, if both the results are false, means the result will be low. If any one input is true, then the result will be high. So any one input is true, then the result will be high. This is always when we do addition. 1 plus 0 means we get 1 itself. So 0 plus 0 is 0 itself. 1 plus 0 means we get 1 itself. If all the inputs are true, then result will be high. So what is this? 1 plus 1. If input, well, I say for the example, A has the value as 1 and B has the value of 2. If both the inputs are 2, then result will be high. So this is what a figure or a symbol of AND gate. When two inputs are there, we get single output, or when three inputs are also there, they will provide double output, or one single output itself. So okay, so the OR gate is represented by the symbol called as plus. So the symbol of OR gate, you can see a triangle with a curved triangle with two outputs. A is output and B is output. So what we get? Y is equals to A plus B. So A, B, C is as the input, we get Y is equals to B plus C. So this is how a OR gate is. So that you can see a truth table of OR gate. So you can observe here what I said. If both the inputs are false, 0 and 0, we get the result as 0. If any one input is true, then also result will be high. If both the inputs are high, 1 or true, then result will be in a high. This is about OR gate. So thank you, students. So if you have any doubts in this topic, whichever I have covered till AND OR gate, please go through once. If you have any doubts regarding this or topics, please call me personally or message me personally. So hope I will make it understand in better ways. Thank you.